Listen, you guys, it seems like the Cardi case might actually be in full effect. There are whispers that are going around in the NFL streets about her new boyfriend. It seems like, well, things might be getting interesting in as far as his career is concerned. Now, we're also going to be talking about her posting this snippet after Nicki posted a video of herself in the studio. You already know how the obsession goes. Now, at the same time, we're also going to be discussing about Desiree's daughter. She issued out a statement thanking people, and we're going to be talking about that as well. And at the same time, the Joe Budden podcast is out there dissecting this entire situation between the Transformer and her husband, with Melissa Ford seemingly taking Cardi B's side. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Now, a couple of days ago, advocate BBL was caught together with her new boyfriend in a yacht, and it did look like, well, there was some pink substance, which people started saying that, well, it does look like that substance that was found in the Didler case. And of course, people were like, what is going on? Is this man introducing her to the substances, or has she been doing substances? Like, there was a whole lot of, conversations around this entire situation. And also people were citing that they have not seen NFL players actively, like, so freely show the usage of such substances in video, on camera, and stuff like that. So they were like, okay, Stefon really is different. We do know that people do what they do behind closed doors, but to parade such substances, is actually a new thing in as far as, athletes are concerned. When asked about this entire situation, it seems like the coach was trying to just, beat around the bush. He wasn't trying to be straightforward with it. He was, answering the questions about the pink substance in a very like politician-like manner. However, the sports podcasts are now whispering. They are saying that, well, talks are happening right now, and he may find himself in some soup. That's what they are basically saying. But anyway, let me insert what they had to say, and then I will catch you guys after that.
With the not opinion, but the knowledge of that it is on the table, that it is being thought of. And it's not just the boat. It's not just the boat. There's some other things that I've heard. That's all. That puts some things in question. Are you all in? Are you all in here? The videos look great of him working out.
Well, there you heard that this guy is saying that, well, it's not just a boat incident, but, it's a couple of more incidents that may result in him being, cut off from the team. And of course, people are like, what's going on? As soon as this man gets with the Transformer, this starts to happen in his career. And people were also now citing the fact that when she got with Offset, he was popping. But look at that man right now. Like, you can clearly tell that his career is not how it used to be. And, the fallout with his brothers, I mean, the Migos, obviously, I'm talking about, the Quavos, and the fact that even when Takeoff departed, they were not on good terms. And people have, for the longest of time, said that the reason for the drift is the Transformer. And honestly, when it comes to that entire situation, I don't know how I feel about that. In as far as I feel like the Transformer is full of BS, I feel like we have to hold these men accountable to a certain extent for their actions. You get it? We cannot say that, well, the reason why this man is going down and, making these bad decisions is because of the Transformer. Because if it was such a bad idea for him to be with the Transformer, well, he made the decision. It's not like she went out there and forced this man. This man consciously knew what he was doing. At that time, he felt like they were going to be the power couple and stuff like that. And so he made that choice himself. The same with Stefon Diggs right now. We can say that it's the Cardi B case, this and that. But at the end of the day, he made a conscious decision to have a video taken and be holding that pink substance. And we all have been saying that this man is known to sleep with any and everything that walks on this planet Earth. So I feel like he has his own demons. We cannot say that, it's all up to the transformer. Now, do I think that if you do perform dark voodoo, dark magic, there are some consequences? Absolutely, there are some consequences, of course, of performing, dark voodoo. I mean, we have all heard about the Kardashian curse and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, these men also do just want it. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys. Do you think that there is such a thing as the Cardi case, that each man that, she gets with, he goes under and she seems to go up, to rise above? But with her and Offset, I don't see the rising above for her, because, I mean, if it's the voodoo that's making, that's sucking the energy and the success out of the men, should it not manifest in her? Like, if it were a situation where she's going up and Offset is going down, I would believe that. But in as far as her own career is concerned, I'm not seeing the upgrade or the success. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this entire mess. And that being said, it seems like he himself, Stefon, he's very, very much proud of his new girlfriend. He was posting up, pictures of her, and some people thought like he was also clowning Offset, because at the end of the slide he posted a video, a short clip of Quavo, when he was saying that, well, wrap it up then, that famous that infamous actually Joe Budden, and DJ Academics interview, the do it look like I'm left off, bed and bougie, that one. And so people feel like, well, by using that, he's trolling Offset. And personally, it is what it is when it comes to this entire love triangle. Offset seemingly responded using lyrics from Young Boy, D Trolls, and people feel like, well, that's also a subliminal response to Stefon. Stefon is loving the brim, you guys. He even captioned one of the pictures of the Transformer baby brim, and I was like, oh wow, that's nice, that's sweet, that's cute, baby brim. Anyway, speaking about the baby brim, you guys, it seems like she has once again leaked her song. This song leaked before, and now I guess we're getting another leak. And it seems like she's gearing up to release something. She had said that, well, if the boyfriend's team won, she would be announcing an album and stuff like that. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Did you listen to that snippet again? Of course, it did leak before, and people are also clocking the timing of her re-leaking that song, because Nicki had posted a video of herself in the studio. Yeah, Nicki Minaj posted a video of herself, and clearly she is in the studio and she's out there just cracking jokes and talking about you want to POV, you want to promote your sneakers, and you have only $50 in budget and a little pickle juice. And people were excited, saying that, well, it must mean that she's working on something or she's about to drop something. Lo and behold, shocking, that very day, that's the day that the Transformer decided to re-leak a snippet of her upcoming song. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this. Do you think that the Transformer literally has Nicki Minaj on her mood board? Like, every single thing that she does, I'm also coming in trying to do the same thing? Or do you think that it was a coincidence? Anyway, moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. We're going to talk about Desiree Perez's daughter. It seems like she is speaking up and she's writing this entire, paragraph, basically thanking people of, standing with her. Yesterday, I did talk about the mother being accused of, using power and money to manipulate, the verdicts in courts. And this is what the daughter wrote. She said, "Thank you to everyone supporting and seeing the abusive tactics, Desiree, Rock Nation, and all their puppets on social media are doing to send fake evidence, altered photos, AI videos through fake pages to all my followers, friends, etc. I will not, and repeat, will not be silenced. You look crazy, not me or my husband. From shadow banning to reporting our pages to hiring a social media team to message everyone we know with fake evidence. We are not afraid of the B word. I will not be silenced. You and your team are the A words. You started this and continue to harass us. You and your team are not God. And I mean, if Desiree's own daughter is saying this about her mother, and you guys still want to argue that, well, in some, I don't know, crazy spin of things, Desiree is still a good person, then I don't know what to say. If a mother is capable of doing what this daughter is alleging, imagine what they're able to do to a black man with no power. And for me, what's shocking is the people under them that see this and choose to participate. It's one thing to not be the target, but to be, part of people who are well known to do this to other people is crazy to me. And the craziness of it all is after doing all these dirty things, these people will condition your minds to say that, well, if you don't support the perpetrators or show support to the perpetrators, then you are not for, black people. You should stand in solidarity with the people that they feel like, okay, these are the ones that you have to support. And the fact that a lot of people still don't see what's happening behind the scenes really is appalling to me. Wow. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Desiree and, of course, her daughter. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Roc Nation. Now, why are these guys so obsessed with Nicki Minaj? Because recently there have been tweets about, false evidence and their name and Desiree's name, and then they will put the hashtag Barbz or Nicki Minaj. At this point, I'm just like, what level of obsession is this? Desiree and her daughter are having their own thing going on, but for some reason, they want to put Nicki Minaj in this entire situation to make it seem like the only people who care about the case are the Barbz. If this is not scary, I don't know what is. And honestly, I do pray that Nicki keeps on being covered by God, because if the obsession gets to this point, these people will not stop at anything. They won't. Because tell me why, in the messiness of everything that is going down Desiree's life and her personal life and her personal battles with Nicki Minaj, who came up with the idea that, well, let's just say Barbz, let's just say Nicki Minaj, and the general public will see this and run with it. That's what's crazy about this entire situation. At this point, I'm not even mad at Desiree Perez herself or Roc Nation or all of these games they play, but it's the people that fall for the games that surprise me. Like, do you not have a mind of your own? Can you just put aside the fact that you were conditioned to dislike this woman because she simply challenged the system? Can you not see that? For me, it's them thinking they are woke. Meanwhile, they're the ones that are actually the sheep. It's crazy, you guys. But anyway, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, the Joe Biden podcast sat down and they were dissecting this entire situation between the Transformer and her husband, saying that, well, people should not shame Offset for wanting spousal support, and, saying that, well, Offset is right for feeling some type of way because why did she leave Offset for being a dog and basically go to a man who's way more promiscuous allegedly than Offset? Like, why would you do that? And so it seems like Joe Biden and his co-hosts are all agreeing with this notion. And personally, I'm like, listen, who she decides to lie with after the breakup is none of Offset's business, because throughout this marriage, Offset has been doing whatever the hell he has been wanting to do. So I do not see why now he feels like he has to dictate who she moves on with. Like, that logic, honestly, is just so flawed. Like, what do you mean? You were literally embarrassing her left, right, and center, and now you get to say, well, because this man is behaving the way that I was behaving, so then don't move on with him, or else I'm going to demand spousal support. It doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, do I think that the Transformer moving on with Stefon Diggs is a smart move? Absolutely not. Because this man looks like that man that just doesn't give an F. When he's done with you, he will embarrass you. He doesn't even look like the man that will allow you to move on, or that will move on with grace. He looks to me like somebody who loves attention, especially from Hollywood. And after he gets, the whole power couple image that he wants, and he gets tired of it and wants to move on, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it with respect. So at the end of the day, the Transformer is free to date whoever she wants to date, in my own opinion. But we're also free to give an opinion to say, I don't think that this was a smart move. Because Stefon, in my own opinion, is even going to do her worse than Offset. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Let me just insert what Melissa Ford and the Joe Biden podcast had to say. And let me know if you do agree with these guys or not.
One person is like the breadwinner.
You're wilding on the internet. That's it. You're wilding on the internet. You're doing a lot.
Wait.
You're running around.
She's wilding by trying to,
Yes, you're the mother.
Continue on with her life.
To him, you're the mother of my children. You're wilding.
Allegedly, you cheated on me while pregnant with our child.
Yeah.
Okay, that's alleged, but there's.
No, I think she said.
I'm saying alleged because I don't know what happened, but this is what he said.
Mm-hmm. So the person that was cheating alleges that she was cheating.
I
think she admitted.
Did she?
Well,
Offset going to cheat is one person cheating. You cheating pregnant.
Oh shit, it's not the same.
Two of y'all.
Okay. I don't necessarily believe that she did, but hey, I'm
you
not.
took my baby to his house. So Mel, is your argument mainly he doesn't need the money?
1,000%.
I agree with Mel.
My argument is that he does not need the money, and that this is just malicious intent, just to piss her off. Because the reasons why she's given for filing for divorce is not just cheating; she's also included threatening, stalking, and revenge porn. Like this is a lot of, and also publicly speaking and disparaging her publicly. Like it's
They both did it.
I feel like it's been retaliation on her part.
They both did it. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
They both.
Now
did
you do this with these topics, and it pisses Ish off.
No, it don't. No, you over here trying to
fan the flames.
I'm doing good.
No, he's. No, don't. Nigga, put your Superman eyes over there, bro.
No. Burning a hole in your forehead.
No, you over there looking like. But I could tell when something is like.
Triggering?
Near and dear to Mel. I'm not gonna say triggering.
No, it's not triggering. It's just like I can just look at the situation and just say, like, he's professed how much he loves her, but I mean they're both young. They're both young, famous, rich.
How
and
do you
shit
feel
like
about
that.
it if it's just lawyer games? Like if what he's saying is true and it's in response to how this is being litigated.
Like what if some of the claims that she's making are not true? Outside of it, we've seen some of the infidelity stuff, but some of that other stuff. We don't know if that's true. That could just be.
I think that saying that he sent a video of sexual activity with her to another guy, like revenge porn, that's very specific. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she then hit up one of the girls that allegedly that he was fucking with some tea.
What was the tea?
Listen, I'm not.
Can't get
that's
into
putting
that.
me too much in their business.
Do you feel like, Mel, that if somebody is well off, they should not ask for spousal support?
Absolutely.
Even if they're man or woman?
Absolutely. 1,000%. Remember, last episode, I'm the woman who said I would want a prenup.
Yes, you
know
did
what I'm
say
saying?
that.
So, yes, absolutely. So they both are, exceptionally rich. Like maybe even, wealthy at this point.
Says who?
But
and his levels too. What's exceptionally rich?
He's worth $30 million. She's worth $100 million. That's what's being reported.
Okay. I think that, that is still.
Yeah, I need a little something.
All that shit you saying.
So wait, what's the spouse? Tell me what
all that hot and bothered shit is cool.
Tell me what the spousal support. Tell me what the spousal
support. Niggas is getting paid.
So what's the spousal?
Now, I don't see how you could want him to live in a lesser home with those children.
Quality of life. Yep.
Yes.
With the children that she's going to have the primary residence.
But primary is not all.
It's not sole. It's not all the time. It's still joint.
And he put his dreams to the side to push hers.
Oh,
that's true.
Oh,
that's true.
That's
true.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, he did.
You guys are so full of shit. He did not.
He gave her his whole management team, fixed contracts. They represented her for mad long. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Maybe she doesn't get that 100 without him.
Mel, just say that
it's possible that she doesn't,
Mel,
but here she is.
Just say you fucking with the women and don't want to hear none of that.
It's
man.
not.
Once you try to do the word salad over,
I distinctly remember a Jimmy Butler conversation in here.
Okay.
But I don't want beef. When Jimmy Butler was giving his baby moms maybe 10, 12 grand, 20 grand or something, and she wanted way, way more, and you stood on the side of getting more money from Jimmy Butler. He was giving his baby mother a shit ton of money already.
So again, that is a situation where Jimmy Butler is the primary breadwinner, and she, I just want to go. Let's just say she ain't got shit. Okay, we're not talking about that here. We're talking about Offset and fucking Cardi B. Whether it's he's got 30 million, she got 100 million, he is not outside with a fucking cup in his hand, like, please, sir, please. But what's the spousal support?
But
like,
real
quick, but if he's giving her 20, 30 something a month,
and he's also,
it ain't that she ain't got shit.
No, Jimmy Butler was paying $55K a month in child support.
Okay, so that's also,
we're not gonna say she
and
ain't
she
got shit.
wanted more money.
Okay.
And we said, what the fuck? And y'all came in here and argued that she is deserving of more money. So let me finish, please. If Cardi B is worth 100 or 200 million and Homeboy is worth 30 or 50, there's a huge disparity in that number. I wouldn't do it. Me, the man that I am, I wouldn't ask her for shit, but I'm not mad at him if he is doing it.
I used to do it. Okay.
Ice is gonna get
We
hit,
know.
shit.
I'm getting paid.
I wouldn't do it personally, but
It would just be interesting to find out his reasons for wanting spousal
Reparations.
support.
Why?
Huh?
He saw the video on the boat. He didn't like that shit.
Because that's what you have to prove. You have to prove why you need spousal support.
I don't know that to be true.
I don't know that to be true. either. I don't think
my
so.
understanding is that you do. And so they will go through, bank accounts and the justification is that I want to be able to maintain the same lifestyle.
We got egos, we got pride, and a lot of times when we see our significant other or our ex move on, we gonna do what we can do, even if it's lawyer games. We gonna do what we can do.
I don't even want to put that on him.
But I'm not saying him. I'm just talking about me.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I think that a lot of people,
do
a lot
whatever
of guys,
I want to do to make your life a living hell. You can't be on a boat shaking ass.
I think
with
Flip's absolutely right.
Pink shit, whatever the fuck that is, with fire shit, while I'm in the fucking video shoot with a fucking what's a bathtub next to me. It's just different. Give me spousal, and I want depression report. Give me all that shit. What's all that shit you could ask for?
Pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering. All that.
yeah,
A large part.
I'm with you, Flip.
No, he's absolutely right.
he is absolutely right.
Well, if you recognize that he's absolutely right.
But she's saying it's wrong. She said even if I'm right, that's wrong to
Because he
use
got
that as a
money.
way to get it because you
Yeah.
have money already.
Oh, no.
That's because your ego's been fucked with.
Yes,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
you're-
And that's malicious. That's a
No,
malicious.
you're fucking with it. It's not my ego just so happens to be fucked with.
I see what you're saying.
You're actively fucking with my...
Okay.
Let me just land, please. We do that a lot here.
Sorry.
We can't talk and listen at the same
Sorry,
time.
sorry.
Just rock with me.
Sorry, gotcha.
It's good talk. A large part of separation is managing emotions.
Okay.
Not just yours. Sorry to break it to you.
Unfortunately.
And I've gone through this.
Listen to your maturity, bro.
Well, I've gone through mediation before.
Listen to your maturity, bro.
And I had emotions, and she had emotions. And I had things I wanted to get, and she had things she wanted to get. And no matter how much emotion was in it, we had to find a way to navigate through that. If you know you going through divorce, and no sign that we've seen says it's been a friendly one,
No.
then what do you think is going to happen when you parade around town with the beautiful football player on the boat at the Met Gala? Y'all not just running around. This ain't like this ain't like me and my ex breaking up and then she go to X bar. With some new nigga.
Yo, tell.
Yeah, she had fucking Papacitos with some new nigga.
This is a different level.
There's
levels to this. Absolutely.
basketball games. This
I'm
is
traumatized.
France
Holding hands
I'm
under
traumatized.
Nigga, we popped out intentionally because catch him. Yo, it was here, it was there, it was this.
Nigga, they
now
was
it's
at
Front
Fashion
Street.
Week. Shit, they was at Girls Love Karaoke. I got the fuck out of there. They came and sat right at the table.
Yeah,
I ain't with all that superstar
dog,
shit. I'm out of here.
Can we refer to Stefon as a sniper here? Is that what we would do?
I mean, I think
what's
most
the
people
male?
would. Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know if
What
it was
level is a different
I didn't know if it was
conversation.
like just a woman thing or if it was just like a.
He got some kills.
Okay, He's a sniper.
Navy SEAL.
I don't know if he's a sniper. Though. He's pretty.
Navy SEAL.
Too. Navy SEAL.
Navy SEAL.
You see him. You see him.
Yes. I've got eyes. Yes. Okay. So
that ain't. I don't. Navy SEAL.
I don't know if come up with a
Navy
fucking
SEALs.
term for this
You don't see them. That's the point of a sniper.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know if
I don't know if he's a Navy SEAL.
He might be, yo.
I think he one of the young sports niggas that fucking looked up to rappers, girls. I mean, or looked up to rappers, seen a girl. Now that it's his time to shine, he just on a fucking mission, no matter how. You
Okay, so we're just gonna call him a sniper for now. Okay, is the bigger problem that she is dating a sniper, and so she might have possibly, in maybe Offset's eyes, upgraded, or is it the fact that he now knows that she literally doesn't give a fuck anymore? Because the first time that she filed for divorce, he was able to get her back, and she stayed for several years, and they had another baby.
You glazing.
But then the next time she files for divorce, enough shit had probably happened. Repeated actions that she and also weathering the storm of continuous public humiliation. So her public humiliation was while they were married and he was cheating. She's on the outside of that marriage. And is he not the first one to have stepped out publicly with somebody else? And she was a beautiful girl, but nobody knew who the fuck she was. She just happens to be dating a fine ass star.
No, it's a slap.
That's really what the fucking problem is.
When you put all the stuff on the table,
so you asked us a question and answered it,
and made up some other shit.
I did make up some other shit. Well, I mean, Parks did kind of answer it.
I didn't. You're speaking for men.
No, you did answer it because you said it was the second one.
It's a slap in the face when you lay everything on the table and say, "This is why I'm leaving this relationship, just to get in bed or get with somebody that does the same exact thing."
No, and he said months ago when they first were talking about the breakup, this is who she fucking with. And everybody was like, maybe, maybe not, because they were denying it at first. Right. He knew that early. When she was pregnant, he was like, yo, this is who she fucking with.
Nigga, I would rather...
He laid it out there.
Don't fuck with a nigga like me. Go get yourself a nerd, a geek, a professor at a college. Go get yourself one of them, somebody cool. Go get a nigga from Starbucks that work by a manager. Something different from me.
Cardi B is not fucking with someone from Starbucks.
I'm not talking... I'm just talking about... I'm using me as an example. I wouldn't want you... If you lay on the table, I don't like this about you, that about you, that about you, you're doing this, and then you get with somebody that does the same thing I'm doing.
You lost
and we got to stop saying that.
What?
Which one?
We got to stop saying such and such because of their cachet wouldn't do such and such.
That's
you
true.
might be right.
They just don't publicize.
They might not publicize
when they're doing that.
Or the media might
do a lot of low.
They do a lot of slick shit.
Yeah. And then when they get the big fish, that's when they pop out on them.
Or that's when the media finds it interesting enough to write about.
But that was Offset's first beef.
What?
Is that, you playing romantic games with my ops. But he said, you playing different. Like, you fucking mine.
Oh, I ain't know that.
So you mad that I play your game better than you?
Who said complain about me then?
Mel, let me ask you a question.
We should escape this.
Yeah, we should.
We should leave. Come on, y'all. Come on. Mel's mind is made up.
No,
we're not trying to coerce you.
I'm posing questions.
What game?
I'm literally riffing off of what Joe was saying and what Flip was saying.
You mad that I'm playing your game better than you?
Yeah.
What was his game? His game was he was fucking her ops? I don't. No.
Cheating.
I'm asking you that.
No, just in terms of like.
Cardi would say yes.